Dear sisters and brothers, welcome to Holy Week. In the Church's Office of Readings for Palm Sunday, we read from St. Andrew of Crete. Let us go together to meet Christ on the Mount of Olives. Today he returns from Bethany and proceeds of his own free will toward his holy and blessed passion to consummate the mystery of our salvation. He who came down from heaven to raise us from the depths of sin, to raise us with himself, we are told in Scripture, above every sovereignty, authority, and power, and every other name that can be named, now comes of his own free will to make his journey to Jerusalem. He comes without pomp or ostentation. As the psalmist says, he will not dispute or raise his voice to make it heard in the streets. He will be meek and humble, and he will make his entry in simplicity. Let us run to accompany him as he hastens towards his passion, and imitate those who met him then, not by covering his path with garments, olive branches, or palms, but by doing all we can to prostrate ourselves before him, by being humble, and by trying to live as he would wish. What a beautiful invitation as we enter the holiest week of the Church's year, to enter into Christ's journey by putting on Christ ourselves, by letting Christ's life speak to us, and in turn, letting us become that living gospel, that living presence of Christ to those we meet. That's really what Holy Week 2025 is all about, sisters and brothers. It's our own real way of being ambassadors for Christ, of letting Jesus' love be seen through what we say and what we do. On Holy Thursday, we have the opportunity not only to receive the fullness of God's love in the Eucharist, but to also spend some time that evening contemplating on that love, in adoration, in prayer. On Good Friday, we see the depth of that love, and we're invited again to see how we can help others carry their cross, how we can be Veronicas, true icons of Christ to those we meet in daily life, especially those who are on the fringes of our society, those most in need. And then as we approach the Easter Vigil, we will be invited once again to carry the light of Christ. As on the day of our baptism, when our parents and godparents, or maybe ourselves, received the light of Christ, and we were kept to keep that light burning. It's our prayer that as we come to the Easter Vigil, our hearts will be aflame with the love of Christ, so that we then will be able to go out and to announce to the world, not just by words, but more by our lives, the new life that Jesus Christ brings. Brothers and sisters, this Holy Week is so special. I just invite you to take time to remember what this week is all about and to participate in the week, to enter into Christ's mission. Because as we enter into that mission, we will have greater communion with our God and with one another. God bless you. Have a very blessed Holy Week.